Welcome to EDU 204, Teaching in a Diverse Society. In this course, you will complete a 20-hour field placement. You've already had the benefit of spending time in a classroom during your EDU 200 Foundations of Education course. In EDU 204, you will dive deeper into the practices that make classrooms welcoming and supportive for all students. You will have an opportunity to witness the challenges faced by Title I schools and see the amazing teachers who work to help students overcome these obstacles. You will also discover strategies for supporting multilingual students and their families. Finally, you will consider how teachers differentiate their instruction to meet the needs of a variety of learners. In this class, you will spend 20 hours at your field placement school. You should spend 5 hours observing and 15 hours assisting the teacher, working with small groups of students and tutoring. Please think of your EDU 204 experience as an active, hands-on project. To meet the goals of this course, you must spend your placement in a Title I school or with an English as a second language supervising teacher. This field placement experience will help you complete the assignments for our course and consider how to provide a culturally responsive education to all students. There is something to learn in every field experience. You will get out of your experience what you put in to your time in the schools. During your placement, take advantage of the expertise of your experienced supervising teacher. Ask questions. Make an effort to listen when teachers are discussing teaching and learning issues. You should try to develop strategies to serve your students. Also, be sure to encourage the students and provide them with support during their activities. Finally, remember that your field placement experiences will help you complete the assignments for this course. Your field experience assignments will help you reflect on culturally responsive instruction, gender fair education, teacher perspective, restorative discipline, and your own goals as a future educator. Teachers who welcome teacher education candidates into their classroom are experts in their profession. These teachers also want to give back to the profession by helping others. Your supervising teacher is responsible to make sure that you meet high standards for your field experience. Be sure to follow all directions and treat your supervising teacher with respect. NOVA students must be sure to communicate regularly with their supervising teachers. The process for obtaining a field placement can be challenging. Students must proactively follow the county procedures for field placement. Delaying applications and onboarding processes will lead to setbacks with your field placement. Depending on the county, you may be asked to complete a background check, provide a TB test, and complete safety trainings. Please work with the field placement coordinator to ensure you have met all requirements for placement. The placement process may take 6 to 8 weeks, so you must get started during our first week of class. The field placement component of this course is worth a significant amount of your final grade. While all field placement assignments are graded individually, students must earn a positive evaluation from their supervising teacher in order to pass the course. This means that you could have an A average on assignments, but earn a negative evaluation and be required to repeat the class. We have very high expectations for your conduct during placement. Please be sure that you keep all appointments, engage actively with students, and practice professional communication. Students most often earn negative evaluations from supervising teachers for one of 3 reasons. 1, not maintaining appointments or coming in late. 2, not being engaged with students and spending time on phones or computers. And 3, providing uncomfortable details about personal lives or using unprofessional language. Please be sure to dress appropriately for your field placement. Please do not wear jeans or casual shoes, such as tennis shoes, even if the teachers do so. Consider this a job interview where you must wear your most professional attire. Be sure you are appropriately covered. A professional appearance begins with good hygiene and proper grooming. Before attending your placement, please be sure you have showered, brushed your teeth, and washed your hands. Please make sure you use deodorant. Your hair should be brushed and styled, but simply. Makeups, perfumes, and colognes should be used in moderation. Finally, be sure to smile and stay friendly. You are responsible for scheduling your first day of field placement. Please write to your teacher using your most professional writing skills as soon as you receive your field placement teacher's name and email address. Make sure to schedule your first day at a time that is convenient to your teacher. Finally, be sure to provide your field placement teacher with a schedule of the days and times you will be attending. Please be sure to maintain professionalism during your placement. This means maintaining all appointments, being friendly during your time at school, and speaking to people in the hallway. Please avoid using your phone or other technologies while you are at your placement. Please communicate regularly with your supervising teacher. Be sure to address your supervising teacher as Mr. or Miss. Be sure to provide your supervising teacher with your cell phone number. Please respond in a timely manner to any calls or text you receive from your teacher. While completing your hours, please send the supervising teacher your schedule weekly via email. It is helpful to ask questions you have by email to avoid interrupting instruction. You can also show appreciation for your teacher by sending a follow-up email after each visit. You can state something that you learned and thank the teacher for their time. When emailing your teacher, please be sure to include a formal greeting, such as "Dear." Also, please be sure to include a closing, such as "Thank you" or "Sincerely." And finally, don't forget to sign your emails with your name. While at your field placement, please be sure to maintain confidentiality. This means not discussing students or their families outside of the classroom. If you do discuss a situation from your school during our class time together, please do not use the real names of the students or the teachers. While at your field placement, please provide support to your teacher and to the students. Get involved. Ask if you can help. Show interest in class activities. Sit close to the students. Pass out papers. Talk to students. Provide support as students complete assignments. You should also try to gather materials while at your field placement. Ask your teacher for copies of their lesson plans and activities. Start a file of things you might use in the future. Please be sure to keep all appointments. Your teacher is counting on you to be at your field placement. Your teacher may have planned activities specifically for you to complete with the students. Canceling may disrupt instruction and frustrate your supervising teacher. If you must cancel due to an illness or emergency, please be sure to provide the teacher with at least 24 hours notice. While you are at your field placement, please remember that you cannot be left alone with students. This includes working with students in a classroom or in the hallway. Teachers sometimes leave their classrooms to go to the bathroom or to speak to another teacher, but please remind them that you may never be left alone with students. This is an issue of liability since you are not a school employee. Your primary job during placement is to help the students. Be sure to learn each student's name. Try to get to know the students. To support classroom management and instruction and increase student motivation, you should praise students for following directions and showing good citizenship. Be sure to ask your supervising teacher questions. However, please avoid asking questions during instructional times. Speaking to your teacher is better done during their planning time or before or after school. You may also send your teacher questions via email. While at your placement, be sure to interact with teachers, staff, administrators, and students. You should get to know the secretaries, cafeteria staff, and janitors. Please greet these hardworking staff and thank them for any help or support they provide to you. Be sure to introduce yourself to the principal and assistant principals. Remember, your EDU 200 field placement could be the gateway to your next job. Finally, be sure to talk to other teachers. Show your enthusiasm and interest in teaching as a career. Schools will remember you in the future, so be sure you leave them with a very positive impression. While at your field placement, please be sure to carefully observe your supervising teacher. How does your teacher build relationships with students? How does your teacher incorporate language and culture into the instruction or classroom displays? What types of supports are provided to multilingual students? How does your teacher provide a language-rich classroom? How does the teacher discipline students in a manner that considers the students' cultures and individual needs? How does the teacher provide diverse perspectives into the curriculum? And how is instruction differentiated to meet the needs of all learners? Finally, please be sure to have fun and enjoy your time at the school. Here are some frequently asked questions about field placements. I am a current teacher. Can I use my job as a placement? No, you must spend 20 hours in another classroom with a supervising teacher. Remember that you must be placed in either a Title I school or with an English as a second language supervising teacher. Can I complete my placement in a private school? No. Private school placements are not allowed in EDU 204. Preschool and daycare placements are also not allowed. You must spend your 20 hours in a K-12 public school. May I use my child's classroom as my field experience? No. Time spent in your own child's classroom does not count toward the field experience requirement in EDU 204. What must I submit to my instructor? By the end of the semester, you must submit the field placement hour log, the supervising teacher's evaluation, and a NOVA student feedback form. You will also complete several related field placement assignments. Please be sure that your supervising teacher has signed the evaluation form. We would like you to discuss the evaluation with your supervising teacher so you can grow from their feedback. Please address any questions related to the field placement process to our field placement coordinator. Questions regarding assignments can be posed directly to your NOVA instructor. We hope you have a wonderful field experience in EDU 204. We're sure you will learn a lot.